Assalamu alaikum brothers and sisters, I hope you are well. Every day, our screens were filled with horrible footage and images from Gaza, making us furious at the conduct of the IOF and the Israeli government. But now, something else has happened that is far too traumatic. It is so absurd that it will make every Muslim or even anyone's blood boil. To understand what we are talking about, watch this video from Jerusalem.
رسالتنا إليكم أننا نحبكم ونحب هذا الشعب العظيم.
ميوت شو
خليك.
خزراء.
ورسالة أخوة. رسالة ذلك دعواتنا أن يعود الرهائن إلى بيوتهم آمنين سالمين.
إن شاء الله.
وأن كذلك الأبرياء في غزة يكفي معاناتهم. ما عانيتموه بعد 7 أكتوبر سيادة الرئيس ليس حرب إسرائيل مع حماس، وليس حرب ضد حزب الله، حزب الشيطان وقوى الشر، ولكن هي حرب بين عالمين. أنتم تمثلون عالم الأخوة، عالم الإنسانية، عالم المحبة، عالم الديمقراطية، عالم الحرية.
אתם אנשי רוח, אנשי אמונה, אנשי דת. יש לכם מסר חשוב מאוד של אהבת האדם ואהבת לרעך כמוך. אז עכשיו אתם אנשים מאוד אמיצים ואני מודה לכם, כי ככה עושים תיקון בעולם. ומבקש להעביר לקהילות שלכם ולציבורים מהמדינות שבהם באתם בשורה של שלום. ואינשאללה היום בלבייד אל-אביד יבוא אולי איזשהו בשורת שלום, אני מקווה, גם עם סוריה, גם עם לבנון, אינשאללה גם עם סעודיה.
As seen in this video, so-called Imams from France, Belgium, the Netherlands, Britain and Italy meet with Israel's president, Isaac Herzog. Isaac Herzog had invited a group of European Muslim clerics to Jerusalem on Monday, July 7th, to discuss peace and religious harmony. Isaac later posted a lengthy post on a social media network, tagging the video of his pleasant meeting with the esteemed Imams of Europe. This morning, I hosted at the President's residence important Muslim leaders from across Europe, originating from various Muslim countries, who came with courage and pride to visit us. They came with a message of love for humanity and love your neighbors as yourself, bringing voices of peace, reconciliation and brotherhood from Europe and the Middle East. Especially in these difficult days of tension between Jews and Muslims, there are those who choose differently, with the aim of building bridges, talking and believing. I ask them to return to their communities with a message of peace and a shared future, because in the end we are all sons and daughters of our father Abraham. I thank the organization Elnet Global for this blessed and important initiative. May we merit days of peace, hope and blessing. This delegation between European clerics and Israel was organized by the European Leadership Network, Elnet, a pro-Israel organization that aims to improve relations between Europe and Israel. Surprisingly, Elnet was the same organization that organized a rally in Paris in March against Islamism, which drew 2,000 people. On the other hand, Hassan Cholgomi, the Imam for the Paris suburb of Drancy and the chairman of the Conference of Imams of France, was the one who organized rallies against anti-Semitism rather than Islamophobia and spoke out against the October attacks on Israel. Cholgomi also gave a speech about fraternity and the love for the Israeli people at the meeting. Imam Cholgomi framed Israel and its supporters as belonging to the world of brotherhood, humanity, love, democracy and freedom, and characterized the current conflict as not Israel's war with Hamas or not any other of their allies, but rather a war between the two worlds, hinting that Israel is actually on the right side of history and is fighting a very noble war. Muslim community members have already criticized Imam Cholgomi for his pro-Israel stance and backing of France's burqa ban. Following the conference, the Imams posed for photos with Isaac Herzog to demonstrate Muslim-Jewish brotherhood. It's a shame that the Imams of Europe have sunk so low, First and foremost, they should have not accepted any delegation invitation from ELNET, which has previously organized anti-Islamic rallies. Furthermore, sending a delegation to meet with the president of a regime that has been actively finishing and torturing Muslims for the past 2 years is disgusting. This group of Imams is more concerned with relations between Jews and Muslims than with relations within the Muslim community. They don't care that the people they are praising and shaking hands with have their hands bathed in the blood of fellow Muslims. The religious leaders praised Isaac Herzog for promoting peace, love, fraternity, and humanity, which was the most disturbing component of this delegation. It's as if one is complimenting a well-known robber in a neighborhood for keeping it safe and secure from thefts. This is the same reason why the Muslim Ummah is in such a terrible situation, because the people who are backstabbing Muslims are not disbelievers but believers themselves. The entire world has turned against Muslims and is consuming us with hatred, despite the fact that the global Muslim population is believed to be over 2 billion. This is because every believer is more concerned with the wealth of the world than with the suffering of his fellow Muslim brother. An Imam is a Muslim community leader, and we can see here that our Imams or leaders are attempting to establish peace and friendship with people who are inflicting as much as agony and suffering on Palestinian Muslims as possible. If these are the leaders of today's Muslim Ummah, what else could the Muslim Ummah's fate be except what is now? Isaac Herzog's advice to Imams to teach peace and love while commanding the IOF to target mosques, schools, and hospitals is a clear example of hypocrisy. They did not consider how the Gazans would react if they heard about this so-called peace delegation and discovered that Muslims are more concerned with their friendship with Jews than with their own lives. Today, even non-Muslims from all over the world protest day and night, even though they belong to different religions, since they are connected to humanity. But these false Muslim Imams have demonstrated that despite being of the same religion, they have no humanity. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala deal with the wrongdoers. Ameen.